YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We another Washington Commanders video. And in today's video, I'm coming on here with a video. We're going to be talking about defensive coordinator Jack Del Rio. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you can notify when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, so that subscribe button again if you haven't already. Thank you so much. Let's get straight into today's video. So Jack Del Rio, I want to come on here to talk about defensive coordinator Jack Del Rio and how I personally feel like we need to give this man his flowers. Shout out to my man Jairus. He brought this up, and I've been sleeping on this topic, like not sleeping on it in the sense of not paying no attention, but I've been sleeping on it as far as been wanting to come up here and say something, but I was going to give it a couple more weeks. But my man Jairus said it in his video, and it expedited my video that I'm putting out now, because we need to give Jack Del Rio his flowers, okay? Jack Del Rio has had this defense balling the last couple weeks, okay? You know what I'm saying? And as quick as I am to jump on a coach when he's wrong, like I am with Scott Turner, Jack Del Rio, Ron Rivera, I'm the opposite way when it comes to, or I'm the same way I should say, when it comes to them doing good. Whenever they're doing good, I jump on them and tell them good job and give them their kudos. That's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? I never want to see this coaching staff or this team play bad, but when they do, I have to call them out. And when they do good things, I'm going to praise them for it. Jack Del Rio has been doing some good things these past couple weeks. The players seem like they're starting to buy in, especially the pass rush. You know what I'm saying? The secondary is still here and there. It's still messed up. But again, you can't really put that on Jack Del Rio, because I mean the back end it hasn't been the best because of the talent back there. You know what I'm saying? No William Jackson, older Kendall Fuller, Benjamin St. Juste, and Cam Curl are probably the only two guys that's really been solid. Wild Goose did actually have a really good game. Let's see what he can build off of coming into this Sunday's game versus the Green Bay Packers. But other than that, I really think the biggest reason why this defense was struggling early in the season and late at times last year is because we had the lack of pass rush. You know, guys, we got 4 first-round picks, and obviously Chase Young is out there right now, but we know this defense is built on the front four, okay? So when the front four collapses, then the defense is going to go up in a hellbasket. But then when the front four is getting there, that allows the secondary to play better, and that allows the secondary to look good too. So I really feel like Jack Del Rio has turned this team around. Shout out to Ryan Kerrigan and Jeff Zagnina. You know what I'm saying? The defensive line coaches, they got these boys playing at an all-time high. And imagine what they can look like with Chase Young come back. You know what I'm saying? This is what, no offense, I love these guys, but this is with Casey Toohill, James Smith-Williams, F.A. Obata, who's playing out of his mind right now. This is with everyone, you know, outside of the main guys, you know, getting in some action, okay? These guys have been looking good, you know what I'm saying? Especially F.A. Obata, man. F.A. Obata, when Chase Young comes back, I know his role may decrease the more and more, you know, Chase Young gets back out there. But I really hope we find a way to continue to use F.A. Obata, because he's been really, really good. He's coming off of, I believe, 2 of his best games of the season so far. So I'm really excited about that. But again, guys, this front four is what drives this defense. When it's clicking, everything else can click. When it's not, that's when we all fall. That's when it's all fall. All the foundation just falls, and the house just collapses, okay? You know, then you move over to the linebackers, right? The linebackers, honestly, yes, they haven't been perfect and they had their moments, but for how poor that position is as a whole, with as far as the depth goes, Jamin Davis and Cole Holcomb has been really solid. Cole Holcomb, I feel like, is now starting to find its way as a middle linebacker. At first, he had, you know, some struggles early in the season. It was lack of effort, really, for me, was the problem with Cole Holcomb. It seems like he's starting to find his footing there. He's finally starting to, you know, be smarter, be that captain, be that leader in the middle. I mean, awareness is good, because, I mean, you have to have that as a middle linebacker. You're the one that gets the whole defense set. And we had, like, I believe 10 men on the field or 12 men on the field, and Cole Holcomb tried to call a timeout. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't go through, but at least you know he's aware and he's trying to set the defense right. And I feel like early in the season, it was spinning. It was too fast for him, maybe because he wasn't used to that. But then again, I take that back, because he was wearing a green dot last year, but maybe it was just a different, you know, he had to step over in the middle of the field, and that was different for him. But it looks like he's starting to become more comfortable. Has he been perfect? No, but he's definitely becoming more comfortable. Jamin Davis, too. He still has his moments where he shows he's still a young, developing rookie or young guy. But Jamin Davis has been really well, too. I love when he gets a chance to rush the passer. In the the passing game, he has been better, too, the defending passes, too. But I really, really love when he can go get the quarterback. And I hope Jack Del Rio, draws more of that, especially with this week with Aaron Rodgers. He's dealing with a thumb, by the way. So hopefully we can get after him and that can affect him. And I believe it's his thumb on his throwing hand. So I hope we can get after him. We can affect him early. And we send Jamin Davis or a couple of blitzes or line him up at the edge and allow him to get after him. We gotta corral this guy, Aaron Rodgers, because if we don't, we know what he can do to us. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history. We know what he can do when given time. Now, I will say this. I am a little concerned still about, the cornerback depth, because obviously no William Jackson, again, an older Kendall Fuller, Rashawn Wild Goose, who's been better, and Benjamin St. Juice. I am a little concerned about that group. Hopefully, Kendall Fuller could fix this thing. You know what I'm saying? And maybe try Rashawn Wild Goose on the outside, maybe. I mean, I believe the last time we did that, he got a penalty. But I just don't have no faith in Kendall Fuller to be able to cover without, safety help. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing to get burnt by yourself because of old age, but it's one thing. Then it's another thing to get burnt when it's double coverage. You know what I'm saying? When the receiver burns Kendall Fuller and or Bobby McCain. You know what I'm saying? So we have to fix that. That's probably the only thing that really still concerns me about this team. And other than that, this defense is only going to get better when we get Chase Young back. And we have to just keep thriving at the defensive line. Again, the defensive line is what drives this team. The defensive line is what builds the house. When a defensive line is clicking, the house is beautiful. The best one on the street. Everyone wants to come check it out and view it. But then when the defensive line, stops working, when it gets shut down, when the I word comes around and we're not rushing as one unit, that's when the house is looking old and it breaks and it falls down and collapses. Once they collapse, the whole defense collapses. So we need this pass rush to continue to heat up, and they're heating up at the right moment, continue to be good. I believe they're coming off of 10 sacks in the last 2 games. Defense has been really good, and I have to give Jack Del Rio his flowers for it, man. Again, Jack Del Rio, he's one of the better coaches on the staff when he's clicking. You know what I'm saying? But he still has his ways, and I hope he just avoids them because, he loves to get in the ways of, dropping zone coverage 20 yards off. He still does that. Let's not act like he doesn't. But as of late, Jack Del Rio has been much better. I mean, he held the Chicago Bears. And again, I know it's the Bears, but he held the Chicago Bears to what was it? What was the final score? Was it 7-13? It was 13. It was 12-7 or something like that. Washington win. He held them to 7 points. Then the week prior to that, week 5 to the Titans, he held them to what was it, 20-23 or something like that, or 20 points or something like that. And then in week 4 versus the Cowboys, the defense was solid. Defense gave us countless chances until at the end they finally broke down. But they gave us countless chances. The second half of the Eagles game, they really shut down Jalen Hurts and that offense. You know what I'm saying? So they're starting to find their way. And I'm excited. I can't wait for us to get more healthier with getting Chase Young back. You know what I'm saying? I'm really excited about this weekend. Hopefully, we can get after Aaron Rodgers and we can do basically what the Jets did to him last week, was rattle his cage, because he doesn't have a Devontae Adams to just bail him out every time. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have, Randall Cobb this week. All he has right now is probably Sammy Watkins is going to come back. You got Alan Lazard, but these guys aren't guys that scare you. You know what I'm saying? You can defend these guys, right? So all we got to do is get after Aaron Rodgers, make him rattled early, force him into bad plays. And I know it's it's hard to do that. It's Aaron Rodgers at the end of the day, and I understand that for sure. It is Aaron Rodgers. I don't want to disrespect the GOAT, but he is beatable. You know what I'm saying? Last year, I feel like we did a good job at that. Of getting after him. Jack Del Rio had a really good game plan, and hopefully we could duplicate that. Possibly that and some more stuff with this game this Sunday. So let me know about this video in the comment section down below. Do you feel like Jack Del Rio deserves his flowers right now for getting his defense back, or do you feel like it's still too early, or do you still not like Jack Del Rio? Now, I'm not going to speak on do I want him here for the future. I'm just speaking on as of the now. He has been really good now, and I want to give him his flowers now, and I hope he does not make me regret it, and in 3 weeks from now, I'm chewing him out for going back to his old ways. Again, this is the day in life of sports media, of the NFL, of the sports world. One day you could be praising your coach, and the next day you'll be chewing him out. But let's hope I'm not doing that, and let's hope these last couple weeks is a preview of what's to come for the remainder of the season for this Washington Commanders defense. So let me know this video in the comment section down below. Drop your thoughts and comments in the comment section. I'll be waiting to read those. As always, it's Big Boy Y Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Help to the Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, so hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. Thank you so much. I'm out. Peace. Cost me one time, that's gonna get you pop. Get you pop.